Welcome back. From Sunday, a team of police officers from Operation Ceasefire and Black Strike, comprising of police and Defense Force officers, seized 4 firearms and arrested 2 adult males in 3 separate incidents. In the first instance, a 21-year-old male who was operating a 4-wheeler was taken into police custody after he was found in possession of an illegal firearm on Saturday. That was around 1 p.m. in the area of John Road, just off Hospital Lane. In the second instance, around 8:20 p.m. on Saturday, police officers searched a wooden structure also on John Road and discovered 2 loaded firearms. No arrests were made in relation to this second incident. In the final instance, around 12:45 a.m. on Sunday, police searched a home on Palmetto Road where they discovered a firearm and subsequently arrested a 51-year-old occupant. Also from the crime front today, Anti-Gang and Firearm Investigations Task Force presented a 35-year-old male from Carmichael Road before the Magistrates Court for firearm-related offenses, including importation of a firearm and 3 counts of importation of ammunition. This is in connection with a matter that took place in Governor's Harbor, Eleuthera, on January 26th. Also from the crime front, police on Grand Bahama took a 48-year-old Bulgarian male into custody on Sunday in connection with an alleged sexual assault incident. According to reports, the incident occurred on board a cruise ship between Friday and Saturday involving an Albanian female. Investigations are ongoing into this incident. Last week, the Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs started the demolition of the Gaza Shanty town on Abaco with the removal of approximately 200 homes. Today, at the launch of the Local Government Month, Minister of Works and Family Island Affairs Clay Sweeting noted that the demolition exercises on Abaco, they're progressing well.
Unregulated communities has been an issue in this country for a long time, right? The Davis administration has been the first administration to really show that they're really committed to dealing with this situation. So we are aware of unregulated communities that's lasted for decades in Andros, in Eleuthera, in Exuma, in Grand Bahama. So, the task force is strategically moving from island to island and dealing with that. We'll be in Eleuthera later this month. They've already surveyed locations in Eleuthera in February. So we'll continue to move in.
Minister Sweeting also says one of the goals of the project is to ensure that everyone has a proper home with proper sanitation, amongst other things.
This isn't an overnight fix. This is an ongoing issue that will continue until we find ways to encourage persons, instead of building shanty towns, to work within the communities and do that, because that's the idea, is to ensure that everybody has a proper home, proper sanitation, proper health, proper environment, and with the eradication of these unregulated communities, I think you'll start to see that more and more.
Minister Clay Sweeting closed off his statement by reminding that the Davis administration, through the Ministry of Public Works, has a holistic approach to dealing with the shanty towns with a task force comprised of different ministries. And finally, the new state-of-the-art hurricane shelter and community center, currently under construction in Central Pines, Abaco, is scheduled to be fully completed by November this year, November 2024, despite some inherited delays. This according to disaster risk management officials. Contractors add that the dual shelter community center, which is anticipated to be a prototype for future designs of construction and shelters in the Bahamas, will be available to host people by early summer, which is good news as the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season begins on June 1st and runs through November 30th. The building is being constructed under a new building code that calls for structures including doors, windows, and rooftops to withstand hurricane-force winds up to 250 miles per hour or Category 5 hurricanes or higher. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jcn Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.